my baby. Hi everybody, Julie and Abby here. We're going to be talking about the kennel, a very important part of our training program, how to get your dog in and out, and how to keep them calm inside. Okay, so Ms. Abby here has a history of breaking out of wire crates, so not good. But the good news is that she's been here 2 weeks now exactly, actually a little bit over 2 weeks, not one breakout attempt, and she's been really calm inside of her kennel. So let's show you some stuff, okay? Good girl, Abby, break. All right, so with a girl like Abby, she's really pushy, okay? So she like nudges in and out of doors, nudges at doors to open them both ways. She'll nudge at you on the walk to try to be more pushy and more ahead. So thresholds are really important for her, and that goes in and out. So not only is she not allowed to rush out of the kennel when you open the door, she's also not allowed to rush in. That is super important to keep up with. And that goes for any doorway, not just the crate. The car, the front door, the kennel room door, okay? Good girl, Abby. All right, so e-collar on. What's gonna happen is, hi, come on in.
Great job.
Good girl, Abby. I'm so proud she didn't rush over there. Good, she stayed in her sit. The first rule is she's not allowed to do that. So I'm gonna correct that, okay? And we're gonna back her up over here. Use my recall, good, sit. So not only are we correcting the nudging, I'm recalling her away from it, putting her in a stay, and I can teach her at a distance, hey, I don't want you nudging at this door for me to open it. Everything is through me. Everything is permission-based through her handler, all right? So I should be able to open the door. I'm gonna correct that. These are all e-collar corrections, good. And then I keep repeating the scenario that she's struggling with. So I'll close the door again, see how hard it is for her? She's so used to acting on impulse. She sees a door open, she rushes through it, right? She's used to being able to nudge her way through doors. In my car, when she was dropped off, she broke through the back of the Subaru and ended up in the front seat of my car. It took her 30 seconds. That's the desired result. That's what I'm going to reward. Good. Good girl. Place. Look up at me. I say the command. I point. She goes in. She lays down. Good. Open door, again, doesn't mean she goes in and comes right back out. Once I say place and she goes in, that means she stays in. Even as I back away, I can walk all around the room. Doesn't matter if the door's open or closed. This is one of the things that helps dogs who break out of crates to not break out of crates anymore. Okay, so if I were to tell her place or whatever your kennel word is, she goes in, she lays down. If she were to break that command and come out of the kennel without permission, I would correct on the e-collar. And then I would repeat the same scenario. Good. Okay, now once she's in there, notice I'm leaving the collar on. You're gonna wanna do that at home as well. This gives you a way to correct any pawing the bars, biting the bars, licking the bars, nudging the bars, then look for weak spots in the wire crate, and then that's how they'll break through. They'll bite the bars. That's all correctable on the e-collar. That's why it's so important to kennel her while you're home for a little while, and we can catch those things, and then what the result will be is that she lays down and relaxes, okay? So watch this. If I open the crate, she's also not allowed to rush out, okay? Now, you might say, well, what about first thing in the morning when she doesn't have her collar on? What you're gonna do is start to open the crate. She's nudging her way out, you quickly close the crate. And then you'll keep repeating that until she's not trying to nudge out anymore. Then you can put the collar on. Collar's on, now we have a way to talk to her. What a good baby girl. She's an example of a dog. She's trying so hard, but she's also an older dog. She's a bully breed, and she's got 4+ years of reactivity and impulsive behavior behind her. So she's used to seeing and doing, not thinking and waiting for permission and then doing. Good. Plus she's so strong she can use her weight to get what she wants. Okay, so collar's on. This is how we go out of the kennel, okay? You can release her, Abby. Good. No. Pressure's on, pressure's off. I don't want her name to mean she's free to come out. Okay? I can even reset the situation. What a good girl. Abby. Break. Yes, my good girl. Yay, good girl. Okay, you want to go back in? I'll show you guys another way to get her out. So a break word means you're free. You're released. You can go anywhere you want within reason. A recall is you have to come to me and sit. Abby. No. Pressure's on. Pressure's off. See how clear that is? Because I don't want her name to mean come out. Reset. Down. That's my big girl. Abby. Come. Good girl. Sit. Nice work. Good girl. And from here, I can leash her up. I can release her. I can put her in a down. We can walk over to the potty door. See, every interaction is controlled, so it's not out of control, okay? So look, sit. She broke her sit and tried to go back into her kennel. The first thing I did was a tone recall. She stops, she hears the tone, and she says, oh, I gotta get back to my person. That's how powerful the tone recall is, right? So I'm not gonna go chasing her. I'm always gonna tap the tone if she walks away from me. Good. Place. Nice work, Abby. Good girl. Very good girl. Now, good girl. Another good practice is to enforce the down inside the kennel. So at no point should she be standing up, peering out, even sitting and panting, looking out is thought process of, oh, I'm thinking about how can I get out of here. Now getting up and readjusting, totally fine, okay? But for the most part, we want to keep her nice and calm in a down while she's in her kennel, okay? So she's doing so good right now. She's really trying. Okay, good girl. Abby, see what she learned?